down. Don't worry, we're not doing the standing legs. Inhale up and bring it down. Big inhale up and bring it down. Let's do one more of those. Big inhale up and bring it down. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see what I'm doing, but you don't have to. Get into your athletic ready position, like your hands are on your knees, like you're that catcher in the outfield, right? Now, we're going to round the back up like a little cat, and then extend head to tail into a little extension, right? So curl it up. Oh, that feels good today. And extend it long, right? Let's do 3 more of those. Inhale as you pull everything up, expanding that rib cage, and then lengthen back out. And bring it up, breathe into it, and let it all out. And bring it up, and back long, and then bring yourself up to standing. All right, wide Pilates stance, our second position, so hip or further shoulder distance apart, slightly turned out, arms out to the side. We're gonna lower down and up. We're gonna do 10 little plies. 9 and 8 and 7 and 6, proving I can count. 4, 3,
I never doubted it.
2, I just don't, and 1. Now bring it down and stay. Reach those arms east to west, shoulders down, connect on your back. I'm going to take a right hand up and side bend over. Feel that nice side bend stretch. Rotate that shoulder forward and then circle back up to where we started. Go left side, reach up and over. Rotate that shoulder down, circle back up. So a lateral flexion, add a little thoracic rotation, and bring it back up tall. Laterally flex, rotate slightly forward with that shoulder, and bring it up. One more time each side. Reach over, rotate, yep, and circle it up. Last one. Reach over, rotate, and bring it up, and release. Okay, there's a little spinal warm up. So I want to go to some abdominal work. Will you guys grab your ball? Handy dandy little mini ball. All right, we're going to start with some half rollbacks. So little ball as a bunny tail, door stopper behind you. Just your britches if you need to, like I did. Shoulders down. Now we're going to roll. So we're going to curl pelvis under, flex that lumbar spine, and roll about halfway back. And then sit back up on sits bones, tall spine. Curl it back, pull the belly in, and sit up tall. Curl it back, and sit up tall. 2 more. Roll it halfway back, big inhale, exhale back up tall. Inhale, exhale, roll it back. Stay for the inhale, curl it back up. Now we're going to take this to a little rotation. So I just want you to turn your shoulders about a 30-degree angle to the side from the rib cage, and then roll halfway back on that side. And then come up just a little bit, and down. Up a little bit, and down. Just small. The lumbar spine is still in a straight, non-rotated. Pull it back. 2, last one. Sit all the way up tall. Same thing other side. Turn a little bit to the left, and then roll back a little bit, and then just come up a couple inches and back. Up a couple inches and back. Breathing in and out. Warming up those obliques on the side. For 3, 2, 1, and sit all the way up. All right. That little ball is going to go between our thighs, right above our knees. Rolling all the way back to laying flat on your mat. So curl and roll yourself down. Hands on the mat, knees bent, feet flat. Okay? So we're going to bridge, articulating. So if you can, take an inhale to prepare, and then as you exhale, pelvic tilt and peel yourself up to that nice long line. Knees reach over toes. And then as you exhale, melt the spine down, bone by bone by bone. Lengthen back out to heavy tailbone. So a little pressure on the ball. Exhale, we curl up, pelvis, low back, rib cage, middle back to our shoulder blades. Knees reach long, squeeze the ball as you inhale. Exhale, melt down, sternum, rib cage, low back, go through it, and then heavy anchored tailbone. Again, exhale, we curl and peel it up. Reach knees over toes, squeeze your ball for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, and then melt down, bone by bone by bone. Can you hit every little segment, even that low back, and lengthen back out. Peeling up again, exhale, a little pressure on the ball, pelvis, low back, rib cage, middle back, up to shoulder blades, push your hands into the mat, squeeze your ball, lift up to tippy toes, lower heels, lift heels, a little ankle articulation, holding your bridge, fire into the glutes, reach those knees long to take a little off the hamstrings. They are working though. 3, 2, 1, heels down, melt your spine all the way back down. All right, ball in your hands. Right leg to tabletop, left leg to tabletop. Find that nice neutral spine if you can, imprint if you need it nicer. We're just gonna do a little chest lift here. As you exhale, curl head and chest up, reach the ball over your shins. And then lower head and shoulders back down. 4 more just like that. Exhale to curl, inhale to stay. Exhale, lower back down. Now 3, exhale up. Keep that 90 degrees. Lower back down. Exhale, curl it up. Back down, we're gonna curl up and stay. Exhale, curl up, stay right there. Now, I want you to tap right toe to the floor, left. If you need to lower head and shoulders, you can. Otherwise, holding that toe tap, bringing the shin back to the ball, and then lowering from the thigh, the seat, pulling those abs in. Are y'all breathing?
Yeah.
1 more each side. Meet both legs up to tabletop and roll it back down. Bring your feet back down for a moment. Okay, we're gonna put the ball between our ankles. So bring your legs in. All right, both legs up to the sky. Neutral spine, long line, a little squeeze on the ball, and then ever so slightly Pilates stance, right? So not a big turnout, just a little wrap, okay? We're gonna do hundreds here. Every exhale, we're gonna lower our legs another inch for the first 5, and then we'll bring it back up for the second 5, okay? So they start straight up. Take an inhale, exhale, curl up to that start position. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, lower, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, lower, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, lower, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna lower 1 more time. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, lift an inch. Exhale, lift an inch. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, lift, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, lift. We're doing 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, lift. And hug it all the way back in. Ooh, did that warm it up?
Yeah.
It's supposed to. All right. Take your little ball out from between your legs. And I want you to slide your legs long. We're gonna roll up. Y'all know my first roll up usually sucks, so getting that spine warmed up. If you need to bend your knees or give yourself a little assist, you can. So we inhale as we bring the ball across our face, exhale as we peel all the way up and over. So reaching forward, and then pulling back on your exhale, rolling down. That ball stays parallel to the ground on the way down. Inhale overhead, bring it up, and reach it forward. And then roll it back down with control. Curl tailbone, low back, middle back, reach overhead, don't rush it. Inhale. Exhale, curl, peel, 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 peel. Lift that pelvis up and over. And then roll it back down. We're gonna do one more. Inhale to start. Exhale to pull your spine off of the mat, reaching forward. And sitting tall. All right, ball behind our knees, okay? We're either going to roll like a ball or balance in a roll like a ball position. You don't get to kick your legs out for support because the ball's there. So you're gonna keep hamstrings active, okay? So find yours, we're gonna do 5, okay? So pull up to your balance position. Use your breath to start this motion. Inhale, exhale, come up. Inhale back, exhale, come up. Try to find the balance. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. And bring yourself up to seated. It's okay, I wasn't watching. I have to keep my head in line with my spine sometimes too. All right, legs back out long. Roll yourself back down, slow and controlled, and stay down on the mat. Ball in your hands at chest height, straight up to the sky. Bring your right leg to tabletop, and then lift it up, okay? So we're just gonna hold the ball there for an extra stability challenge because we're not pressing into the mat. One leg circle. So I want you to start by pulling your leg towards your ball, across your midline, down towards your other leg, out away from your body, and back up. How big can you make that circle, but not hip hike or shift too much? Squeeze the ball as you exhale. Inhale, release it a little bit. Exhale up. One more, this direction. Pause. Got it? Okay. Inhale, take the leg out to the side and down. Exhale to swoop it back up to your ball. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, around. Exhale, up. You should feel some hip muscles and some ab muscles. One more. Down, around, and up. Bend that leg. Slide it back down towards your other one. Left leg to tabletop. Up to the sky. Head and shoulders stay down on this. We're just giving a little energy in that ball. So we start across the midline. Tick-tock it across. Sweep it down. Circle it up. Inhale, down, around, and up. Inhale, down, exhale, up.
What are you being sneaky about? What?
You got it. Pull it up. And pause. Ready? Other way. Go down, around, and up. Down, around, and up. Down, around, up. 2 more. Pulling those abdominals in.
Obviously not. Coffee.
Bring that foot down. Slide it away. All right. So we're going to go into the series of 5 here, using the ball in our hands. So right leg to tabletop, left leg to tabletop. I want you to push the ball into your right thigh, okay? And then lengthen that left leg out. I want you to keep head and shoulders down for this one, okay? Feel the reach and the pull. Can you feel those muscles? Okay, switch. Push ball and thigh together and reach the opposite leg long. And reach. Feel those abs stabilize your neutral as you push pull. We're gonna go one more each leg. Right pulls in, left pulls in, and then hug it in for a minute. Okay, so double leg stretch. We're gonna hold the ball over our shins. It'll reach overhead and back to our shins. So tabletop, Exhale, curl up to your chest lift position, starting position. Inhale, arms and legs reach away from each other. Exhale, scoop right back in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, scoop. Inhale, reach. Exhale, scoop. Inhale, reach. Exhale, scoop. Inhale. 2. You got this. 1. Hug it, rest it. All right, so with our scissors, we're gonna pull the thigh or shin into the ball like we did with the single leg stretch, but we will come up into our chest lift. So legs up, curl up, reach your ball up towards your toes, and then pull one leg into the ball as you reach the other one away. And then we switch, pull into that. You can change the angle of your arms so that you can get that connection. So they can be lower if you need to. Get those legs as straight as you can for me. So the thigh quads are active. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it all down. All right, we have double leg lowers. So put the ball back between your ankles. Okay, hands behind your head. We're gonna slide the shoulder blades down and a little bit forward with the elbows. Legs up to the sky, squeeze the ball, wrapped thighs, lower your legs, lift. Find your angle that you can keep spine still. Inhale and exhale. For 3, pull it up. 2, just on those bottom points of shoulder blades and rest it down. Okay. So we're going to attempt the crisscross where we hold the ball between the knee and the elbow. Okay? So bring your left leg to tabletop or a little bit closer. Hands behind your head. Your right elbow is going to grab the ball. And then you scoop in, both knees, both elbows hug the ball. And then you twist to the other side. Hug both in, twist. So the ball stays in the same place. We come to the ball, twist away from it. Into the ball, twist away. Twist away. Oh. Can you do one more each side? Oh, obliques. And bring it in and rest it down.
I'm totally uncoordinated.
And rock yourself up to seated. Those are one of my favorites. More to cue than to do. All right, we're gonna go into a little side. So we're gonna put the ball, we're gonna do the side earthquake. So the little ball is gonna go under your rib cage, lay on your side. Top leg is dorsiflex parallel, instep pushing into the mat. Okay, you can go hands behind your head or you can go out to Superman flying. It's a good time to fix your ponytail too, right? So the higher the ball is towards your armpit, the nicer this is. The lower towards your hip, the more of you, right? So I just want you to come into a little hover. Now can you lift an inch and back down? Up an inch, down towards the mat, up an inch, down to the mat, up. Oh, push that top foot into the floor for me. 3, 2, 1, hold your dart. Hold your dart. Don't move. Lift, lengthen that top leg and hip, and rest it down. Stretch over. Yeah, right? Okay. Come into your side plank form position. We're gonna bring that ball a little more towards the waist as a just support, right? So I don't wanna hang in it, I wanna inflate it. Strong in that shoulder, head in line with the spine the best you can. Bottom leg bent as a kickstand. We're gonna lift the top leg and lower it. In dorsiflexion, just a lift and a lower. Abs strong. Hips, they're gonna get on fire a little quicker, especially if you've done some standing leg work recently.
Oh, like yesterday?
Yep. 3, 2, hold. Ready? Side kick. Kick, kick, pull it back for 4. Kick, kick, pull. Don't roll off that ball. behind you in that arabesque-ish position. Should feel a little different fibers firing. 3, 2, hold it. 5 little circles. 4, 3, 2, reverse. 5. And then bring it in. We have 2 sides. So flip over. Either roll over or flip over. Optional to see the camera or not. Ball down at the bottom of the rib cage towards the waist. Actually, no. Higher on the rib cage is nicer. Somewhere thereabouts, but it's on your ribs, not your waist. So either down by your waist into the rib cage or up by the armpit. Bottom leg bent as a kickstand. Top leg long and pressing down into the floor. You should feel that inner thigh activate, okay? You can go into double salute, golf tee arms, or reach them out, okay? Lift a little bit, take the shape of the ball to lift, to lift, to lift, to lift. Little side flexion for 5. Breathe, you got this, push that top foot in, it helps anchor you. And zip up the pelvic floor. Hold, reach your arms out if you weren't. Hold, long line, long line. 5, 4, 3, 2, and take the shape of the ball. Yeah, y'all felt those too, right?
Yeah.
All right, so the ball a little closer to your waist. Think inflate, strong core, bottom leg still bent as that kickstand. And then lift those ribs, okay? Strong in that shoulder, head in line with spine. Top leg lifts up, taps the mat. Lift and lower. Feel the waist keeping your spine neutral, and we just move from the side of the hip. 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Ready? 5 side kicks. Kick, kick, pull and point. Flex. Pull it back. Kick. Pull it back. Don't sink into that shoulder. I just did. Kick, kick, pull. 1 more for good measure. Bring it back, hold it back. Stay in that little arabesque extension. In line with your hip, but pull it back. So glute is firing. Now lower and lift small right there. Feel the glute med and min as well as the max. Abs are firing. Shoulder is strong. Breathe. 3, 2, hold it. Ready, circle. Reverse. And then bring it up. I'm with you.
They're creeping my toes. They're cramping.
The toes are trying to help. Okay, you can set your little ball to the side. I would like you all to go to your springs. If you want to adjust your camera, you can, but you don't have to. All right. I have my arm springs up highish. So they would be about like 8 on the springboard or shoulder height if standing. We're gonna do some roll downs, but instead of a bar, we're gonna use the handles. Okay. So we're gonna sit nice and tall on those sits bones. Pull your shoulders down, spine long. And I want you just to put a little pressure into your tension of your straps. We'll wait enough. So you guys just give me a couple inch push up and down. Just find your shoulder blades connecting. All right, take a little pause. All right, now press down, and then we're gonna roll it down. Tailbone under, roll back. Keep those arms pressing down a little bit as you roll it back. Now pull it to your chest for 3. Elbows wide, 2. 1, arms go straight, nod, chin, chest, peel up. Keep those arms parallel to the ground, so don't let them fly up to the sky. If you need to adjust your tension, scoot forward or back. Otherwise, shoulders down. I don't know if you're still there, Vicki, but your video went off, just FYI. Can you hear us?
I can hear you, I just can't see you, can't see me.
And that's okay. You know what you're doing. Press and then roll it back. We're gonna hold this one back again and give me 3 pulls. 2, 1, arms straight. Roll yourself back up. All right, so sitting tall, we're gonna try the hinge back version, right? So press back, pull your elbows back, your thumbs towards your armpits, and then hinge your whole shape back till your head and shoulders touch the mat. Straighten your arms, peel yourself, roll it back up. Once on sits bones, pull elbows back, shoulders down, neutral spine, hinge your whole shape back. Head and shoulders touch, arms straighten, peel your spine back up, tall. Pull it back, shoulders down. Hinge your whole shape back. Arms straighten, roll yourself up. We're gonna reverse that. So arms down, a little connection, shoulders, and then roll it back, roll it back. Arms in, bend elbows, tighten core, whole shape hinges up. Straighten your arms. Curl and roll your spine down. Arms back in that row, tighten your core, hinge that whole shape up, straighten your arms. 2 more just like that. Press down, roll it down, roll against that resistance of your tension. Pull it back, and then hinge your whole shape up, reach your arms forward. Press it down, roll it back. Elbows back. Hinge that whole shape up and release it. All right, soften your knees just a little bit, okay? Turn your palms in towards each other, hinge back about halfway, and then we're gonna row in that bow and arrow shape. So twist and pull, look towards the shoulder that you're pulling back with. So thoracic spine rotates a little bit, neutral in your pelvis and lumbar. One more each side. And then sit all the way up. All right, palms go up. We're gonna find that same hinge back. So feet are flat, knees are bent. Hinge yourself back till you find your spot. Shoulders down. Now bicep curl. Bicep curl. Keep pulling your abdominals in as you exhale and pull. Pull. We have 3, 2, 1. Sit all the way back up. Nice. All right. From here, y'all, I would like to come up to a standing position and face away from your spring tension. I'm going to go down into a half lunge stagger just to get a little extra stability challenge. I want my arms straight by my side, palms facing towards the front, okay? And we're just going to do our reverse expansion or just lift and lower those arms in our little presentation. Don't worry about legs being even. We'll switch them. Pull abs in, reach forward, and down for 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. Stand it back up. We're going to step out with the other leg. Again, find that little bit of a lunge stance. Both knees are just bent a little bit. Now hands in by your side for serving. So elbows are bent, reach them straight out in front of you, pull them back to your rib cage. Press it out and in. Our shoulders are connected on our back. We're breathing. Yep. And you found your distance from your anchor points of those springs for your tension. 2 more. 1 more. Step it back. Okay? So we're going to soften both knees a little bit. Feet parallel again instead of in a lunge. We're going to hug our tree. So lean slightly away from from your springs. Pull abs in, booty tight, belly tight, hands are at sternum, chest height. Now, elbows stay stationary, bring your hands together, and then open and close that circle or that hug. Feel your armpit, serratus anterior, scapular movement. A little protract and retract to go with the shoulders and pecs. Feel those armpit muscles. You feel them?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, 2 more. 1 more, and bring it in. Okay? Overhead tricep. You can take it into the salute shape. I like to, with the springs, keep my hands in line with where my springs are coming from. Shoulders down, hinge slightly forward again. I like to soften my knees so I don't hyperextend them. Lean slightly into the wind with my torso, and then straighten and bend my elbows. Overhead tricep. Those shoulders still stay down in that scaption. Your shoulder blades are flat on your back. Those ribs are connected on the front. So triceps are working, and everything else is trying to hold as still as it can. It's a full body move when you get it. We have 4, 3, 2, 1, and then bring it down. Hands down by your side. Just step out for a little stretch. Just let the springs pull you into that little chest expansion like stretch. And then bring it back. All right. So we're going to do a little side work here. So again, I'm going to soften hips and knees a little bit. 1, it keeps me from cutting my head off in the camera. My inside hand's going to grab the strap. My outside hand's going to come across. Hips stay level and stable. Shoulders down. Ribs, chest, shoulder, heart, all turn together. Twist away from your springs and come back. Twist. Find the obliques wrapping around your waist. For 3, 2, 1, and bring it in. Outside arm holds the spring, and we're going to do a little elbow out and in. That about to draw the sword, or nudge your neighbor. Abduction of the shoulder, deltoid.
Social distancing.
I don't know, you need me further than that apart in the social distancing. 2 more. 1 more. Nice. Switch hands and we'll do the opposite, that adduction or that pull it down. Again, shoulders as level as you can keep them.
Boy, it's different with the bungees.
Yeah. Oh, and you have to hold both with the Pilates stick, right?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, y'all, we're gonna go to the other side. So you can keep your same spring handles. Just turn around and line yourself up with them. You can switch if you want, but you don't have to. All right, so we start with our twist. So if you start with a little tension while you're facing your anchor, you'll get a little more. Soften hips and knees. Keep hips level, stable, and dialed forward as you twist away from your spring. Obliques, rotate, rotate. Exhale.
Jacob?
4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so now our nudge your neighbor, or tell people to get away from you, right? Shoulders down, elbow out. Think elbow out versus shoulder. Shoulder stays down. Scapula rotates up. Pull it out. 4, 3, don't forget to keep those abdominals drawing in. 2, and 1. Switching to your inside hand for the adduction. So again, abs in, neutral in that spine, Pull the hand down like you're rubbing the belly and bring it away. Four, three, two, one, and bring it in. All right, we're gonna face the springs and grab both of them, one in each hand, for chest expansion. Okay, again, find your distance away so you have a little bit of tension with your arms slightly in front of you. Neutral spine, abs in. I like to soften my knees because I have a tendency to hyperextend sometimes if I don't. And then I want to pull it back. Front of the thigh, back of the thigh. Long from the back of the neck. Channel your inner giraffe. That was to see if you were listening.
I'm listening.
And then take a pause. All right, tricep from here. We're gonna hinge forward, so soften hips and knees, or bend them, and then hinge about 45 degrees over with your torso. Pull your hands in back of your spine, bend, straighten elbows. So it's a kick back, tipped over. Feel like you're paddling on your surfboard. Abs in, draw them up. Two, hold it back, lift an inch, an inch, an inch. We're gonna have the best triceps ever, y'all. 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it in. All right, step back a little bit, slightly turn out, soften, again, bend knees and hips just a little bit, so we're in a little baby plie. Suction cup arches, so you feel that energy from your heels up to your sits bones. You feel it?
Yeah.
Okay, now, mid-row, wide, thumbs to armpits, shoulder blades, then arm moves. Hands along for the ride. Pull abs in. 4, 3, 2, hold it back, squeeze an inch, 4, shoulders down, 3, ribs in, 2, 1, and release it. Okay, so this is our rolling in and out, cat stretch like, okay? So hands are in front of us about a 45-degree angle. I want you to round your spine, press your handles straight towards the floor. Pull them in towards your shin, and then rebuild your spine. Hands go a little bit away from you. Think water wheel shape. Round it down, pull it in, rebuild. Arms reach away a little. Round your spine down, hands towards the floor. Pull them in towards your shin, and re-step. Pause. Reversing, hands towards your thighs. Round and push them to the ground. Take them away from you as you rebuild. Shave the legs down. Open the arms. Rebuild the spine. Use those abs and back extensors. Pull it in. Press it down. Oh, my triceps are still feeling it. Away. Round it up. We got one more. Hands in. Reach them down. Shoulder blades. Round the spine. Reach the arms away. And then abs and back extensors against the tension. Rebuild. Roll your shoulders down. All right. It's time for some leg springs. So, supine, laying on our back, head towards the springs, feet away. Find your distance. No magician series today. Just our basic stuff.
Oh, thank goodness.
I mean, sometimes it's nice to know what's coming next, right? Okay. All right, so you can determine your distance of the wall based on the springs that you have on. Arms can be by your side or pressing up into your anchor point. Let's start with parallel, bend and stretch. So tighten up your belly. We're gonna stay level, hips, ribs connected. Feet a little bit apart if you can as you press out and bend in. You can have your legs glued together if you need it for support. Otherwise, with the spring tension versus our reformer version, it makes each leg work a little bit more independently. 4, 3, 2, and then hold it out long. All right, zip up the belly, anchor that tailbone, and we're gonna scissor. One leg up, one leg reaches, heel almost to the mat, and then let them pass in space to switch. Think more about the reaching leg going down. Keeping that pelvis neutral, ribs and hips in line. And breathing. Are you feeling abs stabilizing your lumbopelvic area?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
Oh.
3, 2, I like right, left, and then hug it in. Okay? All right, so we're gonna go frog. So a little turnout or laterally rotated bend and stretch. So knees point towards your shoulders, no wider turnout. No more than about a fist distance between your big toes. Press it out and point, flex your ankles as you come back in. Plantar and dorsiflex. Feel the zipping up. Woo. Inner thighs, glutes. Deep rotators in that hip. Deep, deep belly. Breathe. Don't let those ribs and hips angle change. Lengthen that low back a little bit, but don't smash it. Last 2. We're gonna hold the last one out. Stay out with me. Ready? Down a little bit with those legs if you can. Find that angle, seat firing. Now, we're gonna go into ankle beats. Ready? Beat, 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 beat. We're turned out. 4, 3, 2, hold it. Now parallel. Ready? 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way in.
Oh.
All right, so let's try some Peter Pan, okay? So it's a little different with the leg springs than on the reformer. So press out into your long line, diagonal line. Now bend one leg into your midline as the other one goes out to a 45, and then press evenly to meet back at that start position. Other leg goes out, one bends, one comes in, and press it out. That Peter Pan or stag. Your legs are kind of making a check mark. Control both springs evenly. Keep your hips anchored. Abs drawing in, yeah?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Don't go too low with the legs. Find your angle. Inner thigh. We're going to go last time here. And then hug it all the way in. Okay. So we're gonna try I'm gonna call it lobster, but we're gonna play with a little variation of it after we get started. So rotate your knees together, your toes point in, but they're not touching right here because the springs, okay? So I want you to press out long, make your toes touch, and you're in that little lobster leg, right? Now open your legs shoulder width, okay? Now hold that shoulder width apart, bend your knees, and drag your thighs together. And then take your legs up to the ceiling, press down, rotate into that toes pointing towards each other. Open shoulder width. Now think knees, thighs closed. Bring your knees together on the angle. Bring them into tabletop, up to the sky. Stay rotated as you press down long. Open the width of your mat, and then drag your feet in as you pull your knees and thighs together. And then sweep it up to the sky. You got it? Okay, stay rotated as you pull down to the diagonal. Open, bend and pull your knees in, then tabletop, extend, and pause. So this is from the gyrotonic, which is a little more circular. So now I want you to go up to the sky, rotate in, drag your knees together into tabletop, and then turn your feet away and press out to your long straddle, internally rotated. Bring your toes together on the diagonal. Sweep it to the sky. Bend and drag your knees down. Feet go a little bit apart, still turned in, and then press out on that wide turned in straddle. Toes together. Back up. Drag it down, knees together. And then open the feet a little bit, press out on that diagonal, bring it in, up to the sky, and hug it in. A little different, right?
Yeah. I liked it though.
And then I'm gonna give myself a little butterfly stretch right here. Uh-huh. That got a little more inner thigh, right? To balance the outer thigh. Then you can take your feet out when you want. And then rock yourself up to seated. We got a plank, y'all. We have to have a plank. Don't worry, it's 11:48. We're almost done.
This is fast.
I know, right? All right, so hands under your shoulders, forearms if you need to. You all know your planks, right? Soft elbows, hugging the mat. Take one leg and then the other out to your plank position. Long from the crown of the head, pushing away. Make sure your shoulders and wrists are lined up. Zip up the belly. Glutes are firing. Shoulders are strong. Hold it. Breathe. 10. 5. 4. 3. Open the shoulder blades, 2, and rest it down.
Oh.
Child's pose, shell rest position if you want.
Okay.
All right, forearms. Strong number 11s. We're gonna pike to plank here, okay? So take your legs out, find your plank. And then I want you to shift up. And then control back down. Shift up. Triangle to rectangle. We'll do our homeschooling. Shapes. Triangle, rectangle. Pike it back. Pull it back. Hold your plank. Now, just from the shoulders and the ankles, slide forward and back a couple inches. Find the shoulder blades initiating the scapula glide. Protract, push away from that mat. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down and sit it back. Come up to all fours for a cat, y'all. Round up, push away. Lengthen back out. One more time. Round it up. Push away. And then bring it down. How are we doing? No response? How are we doing?
Wait.
I mean, you want a teaser or